is going on, guys? This is Velvet Unicorn, and welcome back to more GoldenEye 007 for the Wii for the win. Today I have two games for you. In fact, they're actually pretty short games. They both add up to be around 7 or 8 minutes long, so they were both really good games. No high KD games here because I was actually playing games with mostly GH clan people, so they're all really good. So just even going even isn't really that bad. That's still pretty impressive, given the circumstances that we had here. There goes that weird, like, gun glitch again. But anyway, so in this match, I'm using the Strata with Reflex Sight, and I believe my perks are Snapshot, Speed Loader, and some other one, RTMs. And yeah, so main thing I wanted to talk about today, guys, was my thoughts or hopes, I guess, for the new GoldenEye game coming out for the PS360. It's GoldenEye Reloaded. I think it's coming out either like late October, early November. I think it's supposed to come out like October 28th in the UK, but normally games tend to come out earlier here than there for some reason. Or maybe not, because since it's made by Eurocom, that's obviously based out of Europe, more so than the US. But I had a list of kind of things that I'm hoping that they'll change for the Xbox PS3 version, because they didn't really get them right in some ways on the Wii version. And the main thing that I'm thinking of when I say that is nerf. Just nerf, 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 nerf. They have to nerf the crap out of a lot of the stuff in this game, in my opinion, because I'll start with the mines first of all. Like, I can see maybe a timed mine that can be a one-hit kill, because I mean it takes a lot of skill to actually use those, because you got to get the timing right, or you just got to get really lucky. But for the most part, it's just like dumb luck that you get anyone with them. But stuff like remote trigger mines or proximity mines, I don't think those should be a one-hit kill, especially the proximity mines, because there's really no way to avoid those. Because really, I mean, yeah, sure, you can look at the ground to see where they are, but chances are you're not going to notice where they are. Like, I'm pretty sure I just got taken out with a proximity mine there. I'm not completely sure. Along with remote trigger mines, they're still really overpowered. It takes a remote amount of, no pun intended, it takes some amount of skill to actually get someone with a remote trigger mine. But at the same time, I don't know if it should really be a one-hit kill. I know it's not if you have like bio booster and reactive armor, but there are a lot better perks than reactive armor and bio booster anyway, so I wouldn't really use that. I guess I changed my class halfway through to my ACOG Ivana class. I've been really liking that. But so again, with more nerfing, I would highly suggest that they were to nerf the Masterton and the Strata and the Ivana, mostly because if, let's take for example the gap between some of the weapons here. Okay, so when you get the Vargan, that's a pretty good step up from the Stogger or whatever it is that you had before then. But going from the Vargan up to the Strata has like twice the rate of fire, it does like twice the damage, and it has next to, if not any recoil whatsoever. And the same thing with the Anova going up to the Ivana. It's ridiculous how much more damage the Ivana does and how much more controllable it is. It just seems like too big of a step up. Like, the people who like just started that have like even like a Vargan versus an Ivana, it's even if the person with the Ivana sucks really bad, they're not gonna have that much trouble putting down the person with the Vargan. I mean, seriously, it just seems that this game isn't really balanced too well. I mean, sure, you can just say, well, just don't use them, but I mean, who? It's kind of like, I guess, comparative. You can compare it to the FAMAS in Black Ops, because it's just so good, and everyone who has it wants to use it because it's so good. And it's not as easy to say you're not going to use it when it's just yourself. Like, you can tell someone else what to do, but doesn't mean you're going to be able to do it yourself. But, so that's my opinion on the power of the guns. Other things I would like to see them do, I mean, obviously, from what I can tell, it's mostly just a reskinned HD version of the online, basically. But Things I think that would be really good is if they had private lobbies, or private matches, because changing the region and all that on this game gets a little bit tedious and annoying at times. I mean, sure, at least you can actually do it, but I think that would make a really great addition to the game if they had private matches with just like one, so you can do 1v1s or 2v2s or whatever you feel like doing, kind of like Conduit 2. I like how they do that. And another thing is just kind of, I mean, I know this is going to happen when they do it, and they kind of smooth out some of the animations, and do that. I would like if the snipers were to zoom in more smoothly. I don't know if more smoothly, zoom in smoother, perhaps. I'm not sure, but just in general, because it seems almost like too abrupt how it just kind of just makes that weird like noise and just goes straight to the scope. It's a little distracting. Whereas if you compare it to some other games, it kind of goes up smoother, and you just have more time to think before it just like zooms into your face. But that's not really that big of a deal. But all in all, I wish I had an Xbox so that I could get it. But either way, it's probably going to be nearly exactly the same. I'm not sure, because I can tell, I saw from one of the trailers they had for it, it was like MI6 Spec Ops or something like that, that they had the Masterton, and I'm just hoping for the Xbox people and PS3 people that it isn't as much of a powerhouse as it is in this game, because it almost can ruin like individual games. Like if you're put in game with someone like Quail or someone who just proxy tins all over the place the entire game, in every game you've ever played with them, it gets a little annoying, but I guess you can just play the game how you want, and I'll stop complaining. So, if you have enjoyed, please leave a rating or subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.